Good morning, Giants. I'm Andy DeLaury, and this week we will be talking about how Wayne Township works to keep our schools safe, and is it enough? The impact of drug overdoses in our lives and our communities, and how crime all around the city is affecting you right now. All that and more coming up on this week's episode of BDTV. Multiple tragedies, such as the Parkland and Pittsburgh synagogue shooting, causes us to question the safety in our schools. Ben Davis makes its own efforts to keep our school a safe place for all. Let's head over to Madeline to learn how.
The heighten of school safety has been seen all around the country, including right here in central Indiana.
They've redone their safety plan for all their schools, so there's the same template for all schools, and then we individualize it. And then both the secondary principals and the elementary principals have really been working on reunification plans, so should anything tragic ever happen, whether related or from some external source, we would have a good plan for how to reunify students with their parents and guardians.
Just last month, the state of Indiana received a $1 million grant to help prevent school violence.
57% of U.S. teens ages 13 to 17 say they are concerned about the recent incline in school violence. Officials hope that this grant will help increase prevention.
If a student is suspicious of anything that would be in danger to themselves or others, they should definitely talk to an adult. And that would mean, like, if a teacher, maybe start with the teacher, but maybe go to a counselor or a dean as needed. But the information we receive as a counselor, we will work with the dean's office and our resource officer as needed.
We're always looking at kind of different ideas from security and police, and getting trained as much as possible in kind of the newest and best practices. This is our community. This is our school. We need to own our school, and we need to own the safety of our school.
Hopefully, taking these actions will influence a safe school environment for everyone. Madeline Aurelio, BDTV.
Feeling safe within our learning environment is essential, but it's also important to turn our focus inward and consider the effects of our own decisions on our personal health and safety. An estimated 72,000 drug-related deaths occur every year, and the effects of abuse hit closer to home than many may think. Here's John with the story.
Narcotics. They take the lives of thousands of people each year, including family, friends, loved ones, and the celebrities that we see in pop culture. Last year, Indiana saw 1,840 drug-related deaths, as well as the nation seeing 72,000 drug-related casualties. Today, we spoke with students here at BD to see what they have to say about the rise of drug abuse.
Yes, my brother passed away in 2016, 2 years ago. He was 28, so he was about 13 years older than me, and he ended up dying due to drug abuse. And my sister went through, after high school, a good 10 years, maybe less than 10 years, where she struggled with drug abuse. She just recently got her life back on track, but she still regrets it. She's never going to get that time back. She won't have a high school diploma, things like that she just can't get back.
If you know someone who is struggling with drug addiction or abuse, call 1-877-969-2403. This has been John Owen, BD TV.
Alright, so for the first game of game addiction is obviously Fortnite. This is such a basic game, but what tends to make this game so addicting is the outfits you can buy from the game. Highway robbery, by the way. This game has become so popular they're holding tournaments in public facilities with some of the best Twitch streamers, and there's no end to these activities. Next we got Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm not so sure what makes this game so addictive, but it's got itself in the right. Plants vs. Zombies. This game is mighty old, but it's still got 9-year-olds and below hopping on the sticks, and now they're learning how to plant and dig up. So next, Madden 19. Without online, this game would be nothing major and not as addicting, but the hit stick on this game is insanity. Everybody getting smacked out here, no remorse. NBA 2K19 at its finest. Very addicting game, competitive, especially at the neighborhood. Only thing though that's guaranteed in this game is salt, aka rage. Salt indeed. Salt indeed.
Is it game addiction or is it just for fun?
Richard Bibbs, BDTV.
According to CBS, Indianapolis is the 12th most dangerous city. So what is being done to alleviate the large crime rates in our hometown? Let's go to Henry to learn more.
Crime can happen anywhere, but it's more prevalent in the city. Before fall break, somebody was shot and killed north of the IMS. On top of that, somebody else was hit and killed here on the west side. Just the other day, another shooting. Crime rate here is extremely high compared to national averages, 256% higher to be exact. But how does that affect you as students here? Let's take a look at how crime has affected a student.
Crime had killed or injured a lot of my loved ones. Has crime in the city been an issue? Yes, definitely. Crazy, because actually I was affected by crime yesterday.
This is not something you want to hear about because this is very tragic news. Being the next generation to be released into the real world, keep this in your mind and always remember to stay safe out there in the streets. Henry Wicker, BDTV.
5 years ago, I was working at Indianapolis Marion County Library, Wayne Branch. I was unfortunately diagnosed with fibromyalgia and a few other wicked little stepsisters that go along with that, and I was unable to work anymore. After 2 years of the depression, my husband decided he would leave me. He wanted a divorce because he was not happy. Recently, my husband has decided that he will no longer file bankruptcy with me and was going to stick me with over $30,000 worth of medical bills. So I started selling paparazzi jewelry. It's an online business and I have my own webpage, Jill's Gems and Jewels, on Facebook. And that started giving me enough money that we could eat and buy gas. But with everything else that's happened in my past, I'm strong and I crawl my way out of the hole when I get kicked in.
Hello Giants, I'm Zach Watson, and today we're going to talk about I-STEP retakes and what you need to do to prepare and conquer.
What can I do to prepare for the test? What you can do is you can go over your notes or go online for practice problems. What are some tips that I can use to evenly distribute my time throughout the testing? What you can do is you can start with the questions that you do know and move on to questions that you don't know.
Good luck for everyone taking the I-STEP today. Zach Watson, BDTV.
Hi, my name is Kimberly Shitu. I am the Lady Giants' new head girls track coach. You can call me Coach K, you can call me Coach Kim. If you missed the meeting on Wednesday, November the 7th, you are still able to come join the Lady Giants track team. Before you are able to join the Lady Giants track team, you must first get your physical. If you need a physical form, you can go to the athletic department or you can come see me in room AA02 any time of the day, any day of the week. We have practice times on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 3:45 to 5:30. Hope to see you soon.
I hope you take advantage of this opportunity to make the track call out. Now over to Levi with our weather forecast.
What's up, Giants? I'm Levi Pierpont. You guys want to hear a fun fact about weather? Well, I got one for you. This has been Indiana's coldest November in the past century. That's crazy. All right, now let's get into this week's forecast.
Tonight, the high of 42 and a low of 30. Wednesday, we're going to have a high of 43 and a low of 30. And to wrap it up, Thursday, we're going to have a high of 46 and a low of 35.
Thanksgiving is coming up, and I'm sure you're all looking forward to sitting down with family to a nice, large meal. But have you ever considered those who don't have that luxury? There are plenty of opportunities for you to provide to the less fortunate during the holiday season. Let's take a closer look at one of those opportunities.
We will kick off the annual Thanksgiving food drive Thursday, November 1st, and it will run through Thursday, November 15th. And we need your help. They will collect non-perishable food items in your impact class. They will not turn away any food items donated. The impact class with the most bags of food will win the annual Waffle Guy Breakfast, which will be held on Tuesday, November 27th.
I'm Ava Aguirre, and I'll be showing and giving you some tips and tricks on how to be safe and save some money for these upcoming holidays.
Just typically know their surroundings. While you're shopping, don't place your purse down, don't place bags down. If you trip or if you see something or even clothes on the floor, maybe report it to a member of the store so they can pick it up. Sometimes customers will avoid things and then keep on shopping versus saying, hey, I just dodged that. Maybe somebody else may run into it. My main focus is the shoplifting element, but they continue to come out. Shoppers are coming out. Stores are starting to change their hours to kind of compensate for that. But we mainly watch for the shoplifting element, which is still on the rise.
Be aware of your surroundings when paying and always shield your PIN. Also, do not use your credit card number on public computers and be sure it's a secure website. Ava Aguirre, BDTV.
School buses are meant to keep kids safe while getting them to school. But how safe are they?
To ensure the safety of the students, I try to make sure that when I stop and pull up to their stop, set my brake, then I look to the left side to make sure that my stop arm is out, because sometimes there are things that can go wrong mechanically. Because I am a preschool driver and special needs driver, I have an aide on my bus. And so therefore she gets them in their seats and she buckles them up. And before I pull away from their stop, we make sure that everybody's buckled in.
Parents all over social media have gone off about this situation. Some have done so much as to not let their kids ride on the bus.
Our athletic giants are working hard in preparation for all of their events coming up this week. Here's Nick with sports.
What's up, Giants? I'm Nick Brown, and I'm here to bring you what is happening in sports here at Ben Davis. There's been a lot of action recently, so let's get it started.
The girls' basketball team had a game last Friday against Warren Central. The girls fought hard but ended up losing 70-59. Their next game is today at Ben Davis against Lafayette Jefferson. The game starts at 7:30. The boys' basketball team has their first game of the season tonight at Franklin Central. Tip-off is at 7:30. To see who won this game, go to bdspotlight.com. The wrestling team will be traveling to Edgewood this upcoming Saturday to start their season at the Edgewood Invitational. The meet will start at 8 a.m. The girls and boys swim team have a meet today at Lawrence Central. This will be the boys' first meet of the season and the girls' second meet. To see who won, go to bdspotlight.com.
That's all I have for you this week, Giants. So tune in next time for all your news on sports. I'm Nick Brown, BDTV.
That's all we have for you today. And remember, if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV. We'll see you next week.